October arrived, spreading a damp chill over the grounds and into the castle. Madame Pomfrey, the nurse, was kept busy by a sudden spate of colds among the staff and students. Raindrops the size of bullets thundered on the castle windows for days on end. The lake rose, the flower beds turned into muddy streams, and Hagrid's pumpkins swelled to the size of garden sheds. J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Isn't this the best time of the year? Hey there, my name is Tim, and I'm going to try doing Vlogtober this year. My channel hasn't been very active. There are reasons. Life is the main one. We'll talk more about that over the course of the next month. But this month I have a lot of really exciting things happening. I'm going on some trips. October is just going to be very full. And I know that Vlogtober is a thing a lot of folks do, so I figured why not just give it a try. One of my biggest opportunities for improvement is following through on projects or things that I try to get started, basically. So I really hope that I do actually complete Vlogtober. However, I'm going to give myself the, what is the word? I'm going to give myself the out that I'm allowed to vlog a few days and then put those together in one vlog. So it may not be daily posts. There might be a couple of days wrapped up into one video, just because really my life's not that interesting. So I can't imagine that I'm gonna be able to come up with something to vlog every single day that's not just me working and then sleeping and then working and then sleeping. No one wants to watch that. So we'll see how the month goes, but I am excited to get going again and try to breathe some more life into this channel and get some content going. Anyway, that's a long enough intro. I just finished having lunch at this place called Bob's Deli. I will insert a clip of my sandwich here. It was actually very tasty. My favorite type of sub sandwich is when the bread is super fluffy and soft, and this bread nailed it. It was so good. So if you're ever in Roseburg, Oregon, I recommend Bob's Deli. I'm just passing through town. I'm in Oregon for work this week. And so next I'm going to go get a haircut, get a beard trim. This is new since my last video. I've been trying out a beard for the last month or so. I kind of dig it, but it definitely needs to be cleaned up a little bit. So I'm gonna go take care of that now. I was cruising along through the Oregon wilderness, and now we're stopped. So I don't know what's going on. I've been here for probably, oh, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Hopefully things pick up and we start going. I think one guy already turned around, so I have no idea what's going on, but I'm not really in a huge hurry to get where I'm going, so we'll see how it goes. But I went and got my beard trimmed. Looks a lot cleaner now. So getting my beard trimmed was an interesting experience because the person who did it made a comment that wasn't really appropriate at all. I sat down and he said that I looked like a terrorist. So not very appropriate and pretty offensive. And I was shocked. And so I was like, okay. It was only a few dollars to get my beard trimmed, so I did that. And I opted not to do my haircut. I kind of wanted to get my hair cut too, but I just kind of wanted to be done and get on my way. So that was an interesting experience. And it turns out that he bought the place a few months ago. And so it's not the same business that I looked up on Yelp and went to. I went to the address and it looked like a barbershop, so I went inside without even realizing the name had changed. So it was a weird experience. So anyway, I hope that the line of traffic picks up here pretty quickly. It is about 3:30. I've got another hour ahead of me, and then I'm just gonna kind of take it easy for the rest of the night, I think. Obviously I'm bored, so I thought, oh, I'll just check the radio. And there's no service, so here we are. I made it to the hotel, and when I checked into my room, there was a machine running that is used for getting smoke out of hotel rooms when people smoke in non-smoking rooms. I know this because I worked in hotels, so called the front desk, they came and got it, and now I've got both of my doors propped open to get some airflow going. I've got a main door here, and main door here. So at least I'm getting some air in the room, but I made it to the hotel. Apparently I was stuck at that stop for like 20 minutes. It kind of flew by considering I had nothing to pass the time. I couldn't really listen to music or anything, so just kind of alone with my thoughts, but I made it, and it is about 5:15 right now, so I'm just gonna kind of hang out and get settled as best as I can, and then find dinner in a little bit, I think. I am going to do laundry. So with my job, I travel full-time. I'm on the road Monday through Friday and only home on the weekends. And so I do laundry while I'm traveling, because on the weekend, the last thing I want to do is laundry or get my hair cut or anything like that. Any chores. So I try to do those things while I'm traveling during the week so that the weekends can just be hanging out, doing nothing, relaxing, that sort of thing. So I'm off to find the laundry room. So I'm gonna head back to my room now and just kind of kill the next half hour. So anyway, I figured throughout the month I'd kind of share different hobbies or interests and things that I do to pass the time. Normally this kind of content wouldn't be on my channel. Well, I guess I should say in the past when I posted regularly, I wouldn't post this stuff because I was pretty focused on the frugal living angle and, you know, that vibe. So for Vlogtober, I figure I will share random stuff. A YouTuber that I watch or listen to a lot while I'm doing things is Stephanie Harlow. She is a really great YouTuber. She does true crime subjects. So she does a video on a specific person or a case. Some of them are from the past, some of them are very recent. She does updates on things, so I just really love her. Her personality comes through. She's definitely I don't know, she's just really cool, I guess. And really, I love how thorough she is. I feel like I can watch her video and I get all the details I'll ever want to know about a subject, whereas a lot of other videos I've watched kind of gloss over details, or they do a lot of compilation videos where they talk about like 4 or 5 different cases in one 10-minute video, and her videos tend to be pretty long. Like the one I'm watching right now is in about 90 minutes. So I love that I can just put her on, press play, have her playing in the background while I'm doing other things, and she just posted a new video today, so I've been listening to that, and I'm gonna go back to it now.
Madame LaLaurie was born Marie Delphine McCarty. Her family originated from Ireland, and she was a member of the large, wealthy, and socially powerful McCarty clan. And the story came out that the woman who had started the fire had been chained to the stove or the oven for several months, and she'd essentially started the fire in an effort to, end her life rather than stay chained up to the stove that way.
It's about 7:15, and I'm finished with the video. It was really interesting. I just love Stephanie Harlow's videos. She is so informative. Her video essays are very, very detailed, and she tells a story. So I feel like we're having a conversation, and I'm just kind of chatting with a friend about true crime, and that's what I really love about her channel. So I will link her below. Right now I'm heading up to get my laundry. It's done, hopefully. Take it back to the room, fold that, and then I'm gonna go to dinner. Well, my clothes weren't dry all the way, which I kind of suspected might happen after seeing the machine. So I went ahead and popped them in again, and I'm just gonna check them in about 20 minutes, and hopefully they'll be good. While I'm waiting for my laundry, I thought I would mention I finished this book yesterday. It's called The Other Mrs. Miller by Allison Dixon, and I finished it yesterday evening around 9:30, and I started it Monday morning while I was waiting at the airport at like 6 a.m. So it's a pretty good sized book too. I really enjoyed it. It's basically a kind of a you don't know your neighbors next door thriller type of book. And I don't really want to give any spoilers away, but basically it just kind of tells a story of a housewife and the drama that ensues in her life. So it's got murder, it's got suspense, it's got intrigue, and I would recommend it. The next book I'm going to start is Sins of the Fathers by J.A. Jance, and I really like J.A. Jance. She has 3 series, which I really enjoy: J.P. Beaumont, Allison Reynolds, and Joanna Brady, and all 3 of them are like police procedurals type stories, and I really enjoy all of them. I have not read Beaumont in years, though. I kind of prefer Joanna Brady and Allie Reynolds, but I like J.P. Beaumont too. I just haven't really picked up any of his books lately. So I have no idea what he's up to. What I really like about these characters is each book is its own individual case that you can read, so you can read them out of order. It doesn't have to be in a specific order, but while each book is its own individual case, the character obviously grows and progresses, and things in their lives change from book to book as well. So I, as a completionist, do prefer to read them in order, but I haven't read him in quite some time, and this one just came out, so I'm excited, I guess, to see what he's been up to. I'm in the book club at work, and I have not read the book for the last, 2 months. Basically, every month we have a different book to read, and then we talk about it, and I haven't read the last 2 months, namely because I haven't been able to get the books. Well, okay, I didn't really put much effort into getting the books. I had, for no reason, I wanted to read them. It's not like I wasn't interested or anything. I just didn't get off my lazy butt to do it. So, the first book we read was that new, I don't know if it's new actually, but the I'll Be Gone in the Dark by Michelle McNamara. She's Patton Oswalt's wife who passed away, but she was investigating the Golden State Killer. In fact, I believe that she coined the name Golden State Killer. So it's an interesting book that was published after she passed away, just kind of her research and whatnot. So it took me a while to get through it, to be honest, because I prefer story rather than research, and it was just a little bit more research than story, but it was still very interesting, and I finally finished that, and then I kind of had this reading bug, so I picked up these books and have been flying through them. The book that we're reading this month actually is one I suggested, so I've already read it once, so I'm already ahead of the game for book club this month, but that is called The October List by, I believe, Jeffrey Deaver, I'm pretty sure, and I really loved that book. I thought it was very good, so I proposed it to book club, and I'll probably try to read it again just to kind of refresh on it before we have our book club meeting, but yeah, so I need to find it. I think I've loaned it to people, and I have no idea. When I moved, it probably ended up in a box, so I don't know. But I'd like to read it again if I can. So anyway, I'm just killing time before my laundry finishes. It is 7:40, and I'm going to get my laundry, and then I'll take it back to the room, and then I will finally go get dinner. I'm here at the Hilltop Restaurant in Coos Bay, Oregon, and I'm talking kind of quietly because I'm one of 2 people in the restaurant this late. It's kind of funny, the server that I have was actually one of the ones listed on the Yelp reviews for this restaurant, and it looked like she was really good in the review, so I can attest that, 4 minutes into my experience, I would agree. She's pretty awesome. So shout out to Harmony at the Hilltop. I can tell that there's probably a really nice view during the day if I'd come earlier, but laundry called, so I will wait till my food gets here. Fried mozzarella, check. I have my delicious looking salad and some bread with oil and vinegar. And my seafood pasta. There is absolutely no way that I will finish this, but I'm very excited to dig in. And that wraps up day 1 of Vlogtober. It is almost 10 o'clock, and I'm not going to go to bed for a couple hours, but I'm going to finish editing the footage for today and get this video posted, and then I might read, or yeah, I'll probably just read in bed for a little while and unwind from the day and get up tomorrow for day 2. So I will talk to you again then.